What's up, immortals? It's your homeboy GM with Yukihime chapter 149 live reaction. Let's do this. I have been told that this chapter was very intense, so let's find out. We get a very sad cover of Negi and Ava. It's raining and they're both looking terribly sad. I remember from the previous chapter, Negi came back from the mission to annihilate and kill uh, Yalda Bahot, and it failed miserably. They both look very tired. Ava obviously looks worried about Negi, and Negi, he's sleeping, very tired of the horrible mission that he went through. So it's no surprise. Nikki's about to leave, but she's like, look, you can stay a while. And she even offers as long as he wants, a week, a month, a year. Get some rest. You're working too hard. And that's true. That's Nikki for you. Magical poisoning. Okay. Okay, and he used an illusion spell to make sure that nobody noticed. He was like that throughout the entire mission. Wow, like seriously, Negi is really overworking himself. Like the guy is a workaholic. For crying out loud. After all this time, I finally understand how Asuna Kagorazaka felt. Yep, welcome to the club, Ava. I get a feeling that this chapter is gonna, at least a part of the chapter will focus on another aspect of the relationship between Negi and Ava. We know that Ava only fell in love with three people throughout the centuries that she has lived. One of them is Tota, the other one is Nagi, and of course, the third one is Negi. They were talking about the Yada's ultimate goal is to plunge everybody in the ultimate spell, the sweet dream, the cradle of slumber, Cosmo Etelekea, and of course Nikki replies with, and I love you for being the way you are. Regarding and Ava. Ava is making a weird face, and he's like correcting himself, like saying, I mean, I like your standpoint. I know, and it's true. Life without pain, it's not pain. It doesn't, because pain can make you stronger. Um, and I get the feeling that this ultimate goal is pretty much the same that godlike creature had in Naruto. What was the name again? I completely forgot. But she too wanted to plunge everybody in a dream state so they could have everything that they were desiring, they dreamed of. So yeah, I mean, living in a dream, that's not life. That's just living in an illusion. They really spent a lot of time together, and perhaps this time spent together cemented their relationship to a whole new level. But let me continue my reading of this chapter. Wow, for an instant, Negi saw his mom into Yukihime, but he actually saw the Yukihime that we know of now, of course. Okay, so this appearances started. Well, the way that Yukihime is looking right now, it started back with Negi, and I saw some panels where they spent a lot of time together throughout those 3 months, perhaps even more. You never know. And yeah, and seriously, I think it really had a very positive effect on their relationship. Okay, I have just witnessed a revival of Nikki, like regaining his confidence. Um, that part where Yukimi takes him outside for a walk. Um, I believe this is the moment where Yukimi Ava finally fell in love with him because she asked him, why did you come to me, and she felt like she was just leftovers, even though she said that with a smile on her face. Um, and of course, Negi, he's not like that. He's not the type of guy to treat people as leftovers. He was just there. He needed someone to lean on, and it happened to be on Ava's back. But of course, he cares a lot about Ava. And following that, we see Ava telling Negi that you are now immortal. You are part of the Monster Club. You know, probably that same Monster Club that will become Yuki older later on. But she adds that maybe you can forget about the pitiful humans, and and she just ends that conversation with and we. She never got to finish that sentence because Negi was now resolved to make her happy by saving his father so he can be with Ava, because we know their relationship between those two. So yeah, I think that it was a subtle way to from Yukihime to say that, hey, you know what, I love you, so let's forget about the humans and just be together. And this is a bit game changer because if you think about it, no, it's not game changer, sorry, but you can't help thinking that if Negi would have said, you know what, fuck this, you and me forever, let's just be happy. If they would have lived together, you know, well, Tota wouldn't have been born, and things would be very different in the series. Okay, so for the last 40 years, okay, I'm saying like the dawn of the battle on Jupiter's sector the night before the final battle, but before that, Nigi had a plan. Overall, it is to reduce Iyada's power by saving the world, because we know that Iyada is feeding off the suffering of people. That's what makes her so strong. And Negi realized that he could have saved a lot of people during the Enigma adventures, but he didn't, and he couldn't. So he decided to redeem to that, by saving people, introducing magic to the less um, to those sections of society where they are pretty much poor, to poor neighborhoods. That's what I'm trying to say. Trying to negotiate things with political leaders and all that. And so yeah, he really devoted himself to make the world a better place. Nigga Springfield cloning project. Oh, okay, this is getting interesting. We're starting to see how Tota came to be. Okay. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, wow, wow. Okay. This is getting really intense indeed. Okay, so we learned some valuable information right now. Arika, Negi's mother, was the last queen of the oldest kingdom in the magical world. That we already knew. What we didn't know is the first queen of that line, Amateur, was the daughter of Yalda, the mage of the beginning. And only Yalda's direct descendant can use the white of Mars and black of Venus. Those magic spells that can allow to vanquish Yalda. We know that Negi can use them. Um, but wait, hold on. So no, wait, no, never mind. Okay, never mind, never mind. But yeah, so wow, okay, I am mind blown by this. And Negi is not coming back. I mean, we already know how things ended up. But look, you know what? Let me just continue reading the chapter because there's this one last spell coming from Iyada that Negi intends to use. It's called Manus Jaldai, the Hand of Iyalda. Wow, okay, what does that do? As soon as I beat Father Enyada transfers to me, Manus Jadai will activate inside me as a delay spell. That should destroy Yada and me with her. And we know that this did not work well for Negi. And I've never seen Ava cry like that. And she's right, asking about Negi, I mean, what is your happiness? Because Negi always, goes to the limit without asking a thing in return. And Ava had to ask, in the name of all my classmates, as one of those ridiculous, lovable idiots, where is your happiness? What is it? What do you want for yourself? Wow. Okay, this is really dramatic. Really. Oh, the kiss! Oh my god! And the chapter ends there. Fuck! So, okay, the chapter ended with pretty much a physical confession of Negi and Ava having feelings for each other. I mean, we already knew that it's just that we wanted to see how it led from being disciple and master to close friends to lovers. And it seems that the lover part didn't last long because we know that Negi's about to go to war and we know that he's gonna lose, and Yada's about to possess him for many years to come. And yeah, so this chapter is really a sad one because we're talking about two characters, Ava and Negi, who especially Negi, who sacrificed a lot, who endured so many different type of pain and sorrow for the betterment of humankind and for the benefit of others. So as excited as I am to have read this chapter, I'm really sad that these guys didn't get some sort of a happy ending. I mean, on the other timeline, they did. Nagi married Evangeline. Uh, Chisame married Negi. Everybody was living a good life, happy ending, paradise on earth. Everybody was happy, but in this one, you know, it's sad. It's just look at that. Okay, we know Negi gave the regarding about the cloning project to Fate and all of that. Um, and it was stated that Negi cannot have children. What I'm wondering is how did Negi came to be considered as Tota's grandfather instead of father? Because we know that it's weird. If anything, they should have Tota should have called him father instead of grandfather. So the grandfather title, I'm curious about how it came to be, and the adoptive parent of Tota. I want to see how these two came to be Tota's parents and how they died. I mean, we know that fate killed them, but it's the process how it came to be. So a very dramatic chapter, very emotionally charged and sad. And you're seeing the few that last spread and that last page, it was really sad. I feel hurt for these two because they deserve a they deserve a win. Ava and Negi, they really deserve it. So let me know your thoughts about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, much appreciated. And Immortals, I'll catch you guys next week for my One Piece chapter review, and next month for my next Yuki Older chapter review. So take care of yourselves, and catch you guys later. See ya!